Okay, now see this question. A particle A having a charge 5 into 10 power minus 7 coulomb is fixed in a vertical wall. A second particle B of mass 100 gram and having equal charge is suspended by a silk thread of length 30 centimeter from the wall. The point of suspension is 30 centimeter above the particle A. Find the angle of the thread with the vertical when it stays in equilibrium. So we have a vertical wall over here. This is your particle A, and here is a point of suspension. Okay, this height is 30 centimeter. Now we have a silk thread again of length 30 centimeter. Okay, and we have particle B over here. This is the particle B. So the silk thread is also having a length of 30 centimeter. This is also 30 centimeter. So we have to find the angle theta made by the thread with the wall. So let's try. So this will be an isosceles triangle, correct? That means if I drop a perpendicular over here and take a 90 degree, so this angle will be theta by 2. Okay, theta by 2. So half of this side will be equal to 30 centimeter into sine theta by 2. So this total length will be how much? This total length will be equal to 2 times L sine theta by 2, where L is 30 centimeter. We will put the value of L later on. Okay. So the two charges are applying force on each other. F. So F will be equal to K times the two charges are equal, right? The two charges are equal. So we could write down KQ square by square of this length. So that is how much? 4L square sine square theta by 2. Okay. This is the force F. Now if you draw the FBD of the particle B, okay, if you draw the FBD of the particle B, then obviously we have this force acting on the particle. Okay. Then we have tension acting in this direction along the string. And finally we have gravity acting downwards. Okay. Now let's look at the angles. So this is theta. That means if I take a vertical over here, if I drop a vertical over here, this will also be theta. Okay. This angle is how much? This is isosceles triangle. So this angle will be 90 degree minus theta by 2. So this angle will also be 90 degree minus theta by 2. This angle is also 90 degree minus theta by 2. So what about this angle finally? These two angles should be equal, alternate angles. This angle and this angle are equal. So this total angle will be how much? 180 degree minus theta. Okay. 90 minus theta by 2, or here also 90 minus theta by 2. So total will be 180 minus theta. This angle is how much? This will be 90 plus theta by 2. That's it. So now apply Lami's theorem. So Lami's theorem means what? See, first of all, these three force vectors are adding up to 0. Their total sum vector is 0. So this force divided by sine of this angle equal to this force divided by sine of this angle. So we have F by sine 180 minus theta is equals to mg by sine 90 plus theta by 2. Okay. So sine 180 minus theta is again sine theta, and put the value of F. So F will be kq square by 4L square sine square theta by 2. Again sine theta is equals to mg by sine 90 plus theta by 2 will be cos theta by 2. So I could write this again as kq square by 4L square. I should make it smaller. Okay, is equal to mg times sine square theta by 2, and sine theta will become 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2, and divided by we have cos theta by 2. So obviously this gets cancelled out. Okay. So from here I get sine cube theta by 2 equal to kq square by 8 mgl square. Okay. K is what? 4 pi 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So q square by 32 pi epsilon naught mg l square. This is the sine cube theta by 2. So sine theta by 2 will be equal to cube root of that. Okay. So kq square by 8 mg l square to the power 1 by 3, or q square by 32 pi epsilon naught mg l square to the power 1 by 3. Okay. So we just need to put the values in the question and we can find the answer.